guys, the show is over. Thank
Oh,
goodness
dang,
it
that was a good
recorded.
one. Y'all missed it. That's what you get for showing up
JD
late.
Knows NIL
Hosted by JD Dick Hard
with Coach KJ.
and Solo.
Woo.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to episode 8 of JD Knows NIL. So, funny story. I was born 2 weeks late, and we are now late to everything, and it's always my fault, in case anyone ever asks, but you can't be a diva if you're on time. So, with that being said, our favorite diva is back. KJ, what's happening, girl?
Hi.
How
Not
are you?
diva, but hi.
I think it's a toss-up.
Between you
JD's
and
definitely
her?
the bigger diva.
No. I think really it's a three-way tie.
No. I'm probably the
I mean,
least.
really, Katie doesn't even count. It's between the two of you guys.
Yeah.
And you?
No,
I am the least
Hey,
devious
let me-
person on this.
Let me push
set.
mute and see how much of a diva you
That's
are.
just
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Also, that reminds me, I wrote a rap song about the two of us while you were gone the other day because we have the 2-letter names. And so I was like, K to the J, J to the D. We are the best 2 of the 3.
Go ahead. Keep
No,
flowing.
no, we're good.
That was just
That's all I
one.
got.
Oh,
So, speaking of flowing, Solo, how's it going, brother?
what up?
You excited about this weekend? You got Mr. Gerard coming home to Anfield,
Yeah.
Liverpool
Yeah,
Villa.
yeah, Mr. Captain.
All right, so tell me
Stevie
something.
G.
How do
Stevie
you feel about this, or how do you think how will you react, and how do you think the supporters would?
I think they show him love right up until kickoff, and then 90 minutes of hell, and then depending on the result, I think either he gets an applause if the result doesn't go our way, probably gets booed off the field. But I did watch his press conference today, and he said, like, love the club, mad respect, but I'm going there to get points. So it should be a good game. I'm really excited for it.
You actually
really
think it'll be
excited.
a close game?
I don't want to do no score predictions. Ask me later.
No, I don't think.
I think it
will.
will. I think they will. They've been playing really well. I mean, they lost to City 2-1, and it was like an 80-minute goal for City. So they've been playing well. Whenever a new manager comes into a new team, a new manager comes to a team, new ideas, the team has to show out to show like, hey, old coach got fired. I don't want to lose my spot. Let me ball out. So, but it is Anfield.
This is true.
And anybody listening, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, party foul. Game will be on all TVs.
That's awesome.
Every single one of them.
Well, no, we have some.
I guarantee it.
No, there's a couple of gooners coming that wanted to watch.
They can piss off.
We'll put it on that blue TV, the dark one that barely works.
Piss off.
Speaking of pissing off, who do you
Who
want to piss off in the knockouts? Champions League. Who do you want to draw?
Anybody but PSG.
Do you? I kind of want to play them.
I don't want to play them this early. Anything can happen around 16.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who's the Gunners playing? Anyways,
Somebody that unimportant,
yeah,
I'm sure.
okay.
All right, that's enough of that. And the person you can't see behind the cameras is Hot Take Trent. What up, Trent?
Hey there.
So we were talking earlier, I guess it was yesterday,
Is he
about
still hot take though? I mean, his takes have been terrible.
Hey.
well, you haven't been here for all the episodes. He's doing all right.
It's been-
Facts.
Hey, everyone.
facts. You've missed the last 2.
It
Facts.
sounds like
Also
a bunch
facts.
of muting mics coming in hot. So
Just don't do mine. It's weird if you do mine.
do it.
Steph Curry, we were talking about this yesterday. I think he's 10 3-pointers away from setting the record. Obviously, he's going to set it. By how many when he retires? Do you think he has 300 more than the record? 500? He's only 30?
yeah, he's got a long way to go.
Is he young?
33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fact checking.
I had a
Expect
time
nothing
in my
else.
life where I wasn't the biggest Steph Curry fan, but
Oh,
man,
because you played for the Wolf. No, he played for Davidson. Never mind. Yeah, he's 33.
yeah. His whole run at Davidson was awesome. Like they ran deep in the tournament that year.
That boy got a cold shot.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean-
just crazy. You got to celebrate greatness, and he is definitely.
He's
being-
definitely balling out.
Yeah,
he's
it's
balling
been special to watch what they're doing. The Warriors, I think they're just going to run the things the rest of the year.
They're still waiting for Clay and Wiseman to come back.
Man, that's going to be game over.
Did we
Old
talk
Stevie
about
Kerr.
basketball this year? I mean, football's not over yet, is it?
We're just trying to
Hey.
give Hot Take a little spotlight.
I appreciate it. We do need to incorporate more basketball just because it's beautiful.
Well, I have good news for you. I have acquired the services of a basketball knowledgeist.
Official
Is that the
deal.
term?
First,
Knowledgeist.
another deal for the
Analyst?
JD Knows NIL podcast. Look at this. We got ourselves a basketball analyst.
He is.
Wow.
Actually, he knows a ton about it. Except for my favorite part, though, is y'all have different favorite college teams and they
Yeah,
play in the
Duke and
same
State,
conference.
yeah. He's a Dookie.
I'm a Dookie too.
Gross.
Oh gosh.
You don't. If you're not a basketball person, you can't. claim
First
to
of
be
all, I
a
never
Dookie.
said that. I said basketball is irrelevant when football's on.
Oh, that's.
I mean,
actually
just
true.
because your team gets injured and they suck all the time doesn't mean, you know.
Solo that
Mute
this mute button's coming
do
in.
it. Do it early
Already?
tonight. Do it early tonight. Do it early.
All right, let's get into it,
Yeah.
y'all.
Hold on, we missed one. We missed.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I just said hi, KJ, and got too excited about our rap song, and then you complaining that you were the good kid out of the group. KJ, Kirby Smart gets SEC Coach of the Year. Validated, or who would be your choice for SEC Coach of the Year?
Obviously, I think he did an amazing job with Georgia this year. But I am going to say Nick Saban.
Man,
I know.
Because he,
I
beat-
know. Everybody's
Kirby?
going to say no, but I just think it's deserved this year. But Kirby Smart would definitely be number 2 for me. 100% number 2. And they did. I mean, Georgia did stuff this year that they haven't done in I don't even know how many years.
man, Alabama looked like trash a lot sometimes. this
Alabama
year.
did look trashy more so this year than they have been in years past. But
Maybe they were playing possum. Like they were
Maybe,
just
yeah.
waiting.
Yeah,
but,
just
but I feel like
waiting,
to still get the wins they had and to still do what they did, and even when they against Georgia, it's not like it was a close game. So even for this one, it's kind of
This will be fun. We're up. You ever watched like ESPN and a football game runs long, right? And they're like,
yeah.
BYU versus Utah is kicking off on ESPN News. Well, we're about to do the same thing. Right now, we've been on Spread the Positives Facebook.
And Jonathan Harmon's.
Hey, Jonathan, what's up, brother?
Hi, Jonathan.
My
You're
bad.
welcome.
Hi, Jonathan. Never met you, but nice to meet you.
My bad.
No,
my
it's
bad.
great.
I don't think.
Hey, getting new audiences.
Are we on now?
Yeah, we're on
Kirby
JD Knows
Smart Coach of the Year.
100%. Yes.
I disagree.
You didn't. What did you do?
He-
What deserves
Undefeated into the SEC
You didn't win the SEC
championship.
championship game.
and lost to
Alabama.
Because it's in the it's in the Nick Saban Dome.
No.
Yes, man. Give them Georgia, Alabama again on not
I'm
in
ready.
Mercedes-Benz Dome.
I'm
I
ready for
guarantee
you
you,
to
Georgia's.
I'm ready for you to
mute.
mute me because you're a hater.
Nah, I'm
Press
not.
mute, press mute,
It's
press
like
mute.
I
it
give
happens
Georgia
every time.
I give Georgia every bit of credit in the world because it is definitely deserved. But I think if someone's asked me Coach of the Year, I'm gonna say Nick Saban. That's just me.
I'll tell you.
That's personally
I'll
just me.
tell you who it's not. Dan Mullen.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yes.
well, I still say Heupel should at least get looked at.
No, for a almost 500 season.
There
we don't-
were 75.
they got
trash, and he lost like 600 players to the portal. The same one that takes the Star Trek people away.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
wouldn't
not
be
his fault.
surprised if Lane Kiffin gets it.
No.
No.
No, they already did. They gave it.
No,
to
Kirby Smart will probably get it. I
They
think
They're
that he'll-
undefeated.
I thought
I don't
Kirby
think
Smart
they-
will get
I
it.
don't think they've announced it.
I thought they did. You want to fact check that right
check
quick?
that, check that.
All right. Well, while you're fact checking, I spoke to our good friend Richard Pearl at
Yes,
Keller
yes.
Williams Realty.
Hi,
Real
Richard.
quick,
What up?
Kirby did win SEC Coach of
Ooh,
the Year.
fact check.
He did, yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
So, I guess the question was Kirby Smart
Deserving of it?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I
Yes.
definitely think he was.
Okay.
Like he was. But if someone had asked me what
And you
my
said-
prediction would have been, I would have said Nick Saban.
Did you say no?
No, we're about to go into the commercial.
No, but did you say no about Kirby now? I'll say if we're tied or not. Is it 2-2 or did I lose 3-1 on this one? We're tied.
I said no.
All right.
I said no because he didn't win the SEC championship. You were supposed to win the East. You didn't win. You won the East, but you didn't win the
It's
championship.
got an
Yeah.
NFL team on defense and still
They-
choked
they
against
got
his daddy.
whopped.
Jeez. Y'all are funny.
No, we're not. We're good.
All right, here we
Why
go.
don't you
Richard Pearl.
What up, Richard?
Hello, I'm Richard Pearl with
There he
Keller
is.
Williams. First, I want to thank JD for this opportunity to
You're
be
welcome.
on his show. And for those that don't know JD, he is clearly smarter than me,
Such
but
a
I am
good joke.
clearly a better
is a
poker
good joke.
player. And Coach
That's not
KJ
bad.
said on one of the previous podcasts that I was the best ref. I am not the best volleyball ref, but I do have a good time.
I think he mentioned
does.
I
solo
like the
yet.
opportunity to serve all you in your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling, or if you want to start your investment portfolio, give me a call at 615-268-7996. If you mention JD or his show to me,
My
I will
show.
donate $250
Oh,
That's fine. I got it from
for the
there.
closing. to any of the nonprofits that they support. So
It's
thank
hard
you.
doing
Yeah,
that.
producing is tough.
You having finger problems over there?
Yeah.
Probably
Thank
need another
you.
White Claw. It might help. So I talked to Richard earlier today, and he said,
I'm going to call 615-268-7996 and ask why I still haven't gotten
you should
a
call him
shout
now.
out.
Put him on
the
speakerphone.
Like, what's going on here, Richard? Like,
Yeah, he said-
appreciate what you do, though. But
He did say it's
Yeah.
getting colder outside, but the market is red hot. Looking for a home or to maximize profit on the one you're selling. Richard Pearl, 615-268-7996 at Keller Williams. Go with a gym. Go
with the gym.
with Richard Pearl.
That's
Nice.
some good marketing.
It is.
yeah, show me a little love, bro.
Yeah, just a little. Just mention his name.
Just say solo in like one part, and I'll just
Maybe splice it, like just somebody else saying it and just add it into the commercial.
No,
that'd be good.
but, hey, yeah. Shout out to the gym.
Yeah, he is
Go
a
Richard
gem.
Pearl.
Quite a guy. And before we actually get really rolling into the show, check out this.
What is that?
Man, that is
Oh.
Brand new
clean.
from spreadthepositive.net. By the way, it covers all of your belly. It's a
The crop.
neat little ditty I picked up
It's
online.
it's not cold in here.
No, it's good. I mean, it's,
I'm just saying.
I know, but it's too bright.
That's
My
a good long
stomach
sleeve,
and the
though.
light, the way it is.
No,
That's fine.
That's a good long sleeve. I like that.
looks like something's poking out.
Better on my floor. And so I had to do it at least once. First time I've done it in the show.
Then what?
The better on my floor joke. It's
Oh, I totally missed it.
yeah, it's probably good. Anyway, if you'd like to see all of the swag that you can get, just head over to spreadthepositive.net and help provide funds that keep shows like this one running and obviously community involvement, etc. Spreadthepositive.net, hashtag rep the spread. That's going to catch on one way or another.
Thank you.
I'm convinced. All right, enough of that.
Appreciate you.
No worries, brother. Can we go to the news?
So now it's time for JD Does the News. This is going to be the biggest load of bollocks ever.
Ouch.
Yeah,
He's not
wrong.
lying.
He's not wrong.
Well, so there's quite a bit going on, especially the last few days, but we're going to start with what happened, I guess last weekend. The Final Four was finally put together, NCAA football version. We have 1 versus 4 is Alabama against Cincinnati. We will not be predicting the game or any of that mess. We'll wait till it gets closer to it, but we would like to talk about it a bit. Does anyone think that Cincinnati has any chance at all?
No,
0?
I'm gonna give him a chance.
Me too.
I'll give him a
Okay.
chance. I think it's just highly unlikely.
I only get one shot.
definitely
Orange
not.
spaghetti.
I'm gonna put money on him.
Really?
You think they're gonna win?
Win?
It's possible.
Yeah, it could happen.
I mean,
Like,
On a neutral
Alabama's
site. If it's
Alabama's
on the
lost
Brimstone.
to
Is that the Cotton
A&M,
Bowl?
barely beat Auburn, and yes, they demolished Georgia last week. But that Cincinnati team has been good, bro.
Yeah, they've been playing really good.
I
Now,
think this
I
is.
mean-
Against who?
Never bet against Nick Saban, but
I mean, this is going to be Cincinnati's biggest challenge of the whole season. Yes, they've played
Clearly.
people.
they've only played Notre Dame.
Yeah, but I mean, and they're undefeated. So this will be the actual, true, real challenge of are they deserving of that number 4 spot?
I think they are. I was when the rankings came out, I was happy.
No, I was
Me
too.
too.
Me too.
I really was. But I think this is definitely going to be the toughest challenge that they've
The-
had to face all season.
The biggest back and forth that I heard this week was should Michigan have been number 1 and Alabama number 2?
Absolutely
No,
not.
but
Absolutely
definitely
not.
not.
No,
I'm okay with that.
no.
He does wear nice creased pants, though, Mr. Harbaugh.
I don't like Harbaugh,
I like Harbaugh.
but he's shown this
Well-
year that he can win the big games. So
We'll get to him in a
I believe I
second.
called that one.
So Cincinnati,
Hot take
the
that,
first
guy.
unbeaten group of 5 team to make the playoffs.
Good for them.
Central Florida did not, even though they have a banner and all that crap,
Yeah.
whatever it
Wow.
is.
But good for
The-
Cincinnati.
Isn't that our boy too, Heifel, that did was it Heifel that did the
what you mean, our boy? I ain't no Tennessee
Yeah.
fan.
Is there a
We're
mouse
the
in your pocket?
state. No, it's a ultra. A mouse cracked, that'd be my knees. I'm 46. They hurt.
Random question:
Yes.
does Ohio State regret letting Luke Fickle go and keeping whoever Ryan Day?
I don't know.
That's who they're
The coach, yeah, Ryan Day.
Because Fickle was OC or like he interim, like he was a fill-in at some point, but then he went to Cincinnati. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten a better job, but I'm guessing whatever happens here next year, he's gonna go somewhere big.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably
Ryan
so.
Day has got almost an identical record to his at the moment. Like he's on, I think he's whatever. I don't know the exact record, but it's like 48 and
Yeah,
3
but
or something.
Ohio State is bigger than. I mean, you're getting better recruits and stuff than Cincinnati.
Shouldn't he
Well,
like
true.
go now? What if Cincinnati is like 7-5 next year?
Where's
I
he
mean,
gonna go? All the big.
Well, it
schools
happens
are-
every year.
But I mean, all the big
but
schools have hired somebody.
I'm just saying, if you're an unbeaten group of 5, you think you would max out right now on your cash value? I would assume
You
because
remember-
loyalty is everything in college football.
Hey, good one.
The coaches.
remember that-
Ryan Day's 37 and no 33 and 4.
But yeah,
We got to get fact checked on your laptop, like hashtag.
yeah, we
on the
should.
front of
That
it.
It's
would
really
be
not.
pretty cool.
It's really not fact checking. It's really just
It's a
providing
quick Google
stats. It's
search,
just-
yeah.
What
yeah,
Fickle was 54-6 in the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
That's
So I mean, like very similar,
Just sounds like
very
a
similar
bunch of
records.
haters over here.
I mean,
Hey.
really, as long as Alabama doesn't overlook them and they don't just think that they're going to roll over them, I think that Alabama should pull this out. But Cincinnati, obviously being the underdog in this, and they have a lot of things to prove this season, and they want this game. So honestly, Cincinnati will give them a really good game.
Cincinnati has the best defensive back in the country.
Really,
Wow.
Kobe Bryant,
really.
not spelled
Oh,
Kobe Bryant.
all of us
but
were like, "What?"
it's like-
Everyone looked at it. Too. I was like, wow.
Yo, is
I was
this
going to go
a-
fact check
A
you.
little too soon for that guy.
Right? It's like, oh,
I
what?
completely disagree. And it's like the
Hey.
4th time you and I have agreed already.
Go-
I'm very uncomfortable.
Kobe's my favorite player ever. But
Which one?
Alabama also lost top wide receiver, or
Yeah.
one of the. They
Yeah.
lost two, they lost one of
Minchie's
them. Right?
out?
Yeah, towards
Minchie.
ACL.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ouch, man.
He's got 2.
You're stupid.
No.
All right, fine, whatever. Let's move on to the other matchup. So far, anyway, before we move on 2-3, though. So 1-4. We're not, like I said, we're not going to predict, but seriously, no one, I don't even know the spread. I actually didn't write it down. Well, actually, I did write it down. But right now,
I'm
no
not
one,
going to pay attention to that.
no one says Cincinnati's going to win, right? At the moment.
No.
What if a couple more weeks of thinking about it and letting all of the the chatter about it on Sports Center, et cetera, background stories.
I'm
where
still
they
gonna
start
go
to
with
give you that little bit of hope.
I'm still going to go with as long as Alabama takes it seriously and does not overlook them, I think Alabama will win.
Yeah, pretty much agree. All right, so we'll move on from there. Then the other matchup, number 2, Michigan. Number 3, the once undefeated Georgia Bulldogs. They'll be playing at the Orange Bowl Christmas or New Year's Eve. And so what do y'all think about this matchup? Do you think, I don't know, I think Michigan could almost be favored. Or do you think Georgia just had their one really bad game and they'll trounce the Wolverines? So what do you think?
It can go either way. So Georgia went into that SEC championship game as a favorite, got washed, right? And now you don't have a pick-me-up game afterwards. Like, you're taking 3 to 4 weeks off, and then you have to play in a playoff game. So, like, mentally, are these guys going to be ready? Like,
I bet they are.
you're demoralized right now. Like, it'd
They're
be
gonna be
nice.
pissed, man.
It'd be nice if you had like a pick-me-up game. Michigan's right on a high.
What if
Yeah.
Michigan
You
is
beat-
the pick-me-up game?
You beat Ohio State.
I don't think Michigan does this stuff.
No,
Honestly,
they used to do this stuff, but this year they've been showing it. I mean, you beat Ohio State. The margin
At home.
was it was a
at
good
home,
margin,
110,000 people. cheering
and
for
then
it,
you
yeah.
demolished Iowa. Sorry, Carrie. Ooh, Kara. What the fuck?
There's a
what
chip.
the heck?
There's a chip.
What the heck happened?
Wow. I think it's like 3/4 of a chip. We'll have to cut it.
42-3 against Iowa in the championship game. I mean, that's a blowout.
Yeah.
So morale wise, they're on 10s. I mean, and they're
Big
probably
time.
feeling some type of way because they weren't number 1 overall.
This is also probably the point where Georgia, that's probably the most dangerous point for Georgia, or really for Michigan, for Georgia to play them,
Yeah,
because
they
Georgia's
don't-
going to come out like they have 3 weeks to watch film. They have 3 weeks to prepare for this. That means that first game they're playing, they're coming out and they are going balls to the wall. Like they don't need a warm up game. This is their warm up
Yeah,
game to
and
get
they're
back
gonna be
into it.
pissed,
They're
bro.
gonna be so mad they lost that game. So they're coming out with a vengeance, and
Sound
they're
like-
like, we don't care who this
Sounds
is,
like
we're
you
beating
two-
them.
You two know who's gonna win this one, huh?
I think Georgia wins.
I just think
big.
Georgia's gonna win this.
All right.
I think
the Big Ten
let's-
is
I
think
always
Michigan-
overrated.
let's keep the same.
Yeah, I was
energy.
gonna say same thing.
Let's
I
keep the same energy.
Hey, you
until
remember that
it's-
one time Ohio State was like number 2 and lost 0-31 in a college playoff game?
And these are the same players.
I personally think Michigan is overrated. I think they should have been
It's
4.
Big
I think
Ten. The
Michigan
Big
should have
Ten
been
is
4 or
overrated.
5. Honestly, that's my
Man,
personal opinion.
You're passing off your little hot takes to your girlfriend. What's going on here?
Hey.
I told him this.
Mi-
Actually, no,
Big
we
Ten is
actually both
overrated.
said this.
Michigan,
That's common knowledge.
how's Michigan
I had a
overrated?
fantastic.
I don't
joke
think they're number
right there.
2.
Y'all are so
Because they're
lucky
not that
I'm nice.
good.
How are
Like,
they not
maybe
that
they
good?
beat Ohio State, which is overrated.
I think Michigan should be
They could
somewhere
beat-
between 3 and 5.
Who's Georgia beat? Who's Georgia beat?
Florida.
Okay. Who's Georgia beat?
A lot of people.
Who?
I don't know.
Name me a top 10 team that
Name
Georgia
the
beat.
SEC East.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the whole entire
I still
SEC
think Georgia's gonna.
Now y'all
Come
have to
out.
make me fact check.
That's
Georgia-
fine. Yeah, I
Georgia-
mean, that's a liable. I mean, that's a
You
good.
got him the
point.
other F word.
Georgia
All
really-
fact checky.
Georgia really ain't playing nobody. The game that they should have
Clemson.
won.
I'm just looking at
where
the players on the
Clemson-
field.
Oh, all right.
I'm looking at the players on the field.
All right.
I think Georgia
Y'all-
just has a better squad. When you put them side by side,
Y'all get
I think
my-
You think
Georgia. I
Michigan's
think Georgia
going?
has a better squad.
y'all get my-
Solo, you think Michigan's
y'all get
going?
my blood pressure.
Can I give you a reason that Michigan might win?
Go
Because
ahead. Go ahead.
Georgia has the whole Stetson Bennett, JT Daniels problem. What if they're inconsistent at quarterback?
That's fair.
They did just give up 41 to Bama on defense. They only did
True. In the
124
Saban
total.
Dome.
So what? A third of their total points in one game. Although I do think the defense will come back. I
So-
could see a low scoring
so we're
game with
saying-
crappy
We're
quarterback
saying
play. by
Georgia was a great team because of the way they've been playing, but who did they play? I'm not even gonna tell you scores.
I mean, I'm just gonna
I'm
say.
not gonna tell you scores.
They're
Can't be
all-
mad at their schedule.
Clemson,
Yeah.
UAB, South Carolina, Vanderbilt,
You ever fought a dragon? Whew,
Arkansas,
fire.
Auburn, Kentucky, Florida, Missouri, Tennessee.
Pretty sure all of those are ranked at some point, and they were all in the SEC.
Who did Michigan beat?
Yeah, exactly.
Ohio,
Ohio State.
They
cool.
beat 1.
Iowa,
Overrated.
Iowa.
Iowa's overrated.
Iowa's
It's a
over-
Big
yeah.
Ten. It's Big Ten versus SEC. That's where it
SEC is
should
going to beat
stop.
Big 10 all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know it's not overrated.
I'm calling it
This
right.
show.
I'm
You
calling
think
it right.
Michigan
No,
wins?
I'm calling it right now. Michigan beats Georgia.
All right.
Okay.
Hot take.
Take
This
that-
is
take
the
that to
same
the bank.
reason
Take
I
that to the
almost
bank.
took Bama last week and should have stuck with it. Damn it.
Georgia ain't
I got
playing
all pissy
nobody.
about
And the
it. I
one
was like, I'll
time,
take 'em.
the one time it's been set up for you to beat Nick Saban, right? He's already lost to 2 assistants this year, or was it 1? He lost to
Just
Jimbo.
one.
He lost to Jimbo, and that's it, right?
Yeah, Jimbo.
just one.
Okay, he lost to Jimbo. So then that whole
On some
curse
fluke
of
stuff.
you're just a hater.
No.
I just think Georgia ain't
Taylor
playing
Swift
nobody.
does not like you.
Kirby Smart's a very intelligent coach. So I think the fact that they have 3 to 4 weeks to watch film is what's going to
Gonna
be the
beat the
difference
brakes
maker.
off of
He's
them.
he's Kirby Smart's almost like a Bill Belichick as far as
beat the
preparing
beat the
and
brakes.
looking at film.
All right.
He's
Quote
so
me.
mad right
I
now.
mean, we could just continue.
If
to
y'all
go,
if y'all
but
could see this, he's so mad
we
right now.
can. We're live.
Yeah, he's hoping that you join the coaching carousel. We'll get into that one now. Coach Carousel.
Our live audience is chirping it.
Are they? Yeah, they're mad. They're fine.
He's so
I
mad.
love you, Soul.
Yeah, we have a studio audience today, a couple of them.
Yeah, let's shout out our studio audience.
Yeah.
Red and Sam, they're being quiet too. They don't want to get Solo upset. They're just going to watch.
It's way too late for that.
I bet there's a couple of like,
I'm not
pictures
upset.
of him
I'm
making
not
pout
upset.
face.
I'm not upset. It just doesn't make sense to me how y'all can just be like, "Oh, Georgia, they ain't playing nobody, bro."
So my favorite thing about people that are upset is when they go, "I'm not upset. I'm not upset," like that. That's when you know you're like, "Oh no, you're totally fine. It's good."
All
We've
right.
agreed on everything. We can't keep
Have
doing
we?
that. It's not
What
healthy.
else is on?
I was going to take Michigan too.
Oh,
All right. So, anyways, there are a handful of coaches that did not make the Final Four, and a lot of those teams now have new coaches. 2 of them actually came from the aforementioned Clemson. So Virginia picks up Tony Elliott, the
I didn't see that coming.
offensive coordinator.
Good.
Wasn't which one of the 2 coaches was supposed to be like the guy in waiting for Dabo Swinney? Was it Tony Elliott? That's supposed to be like waiting forever. It
I
was
thought it
him,
was-
right?
Either. I think
it
either.
was-
I think
it
either
was
one of them.
Venables.
Yeah.
It was Venables.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm surprised both of them left. Actually.
Well, because I mean they weren't good this year, I think. So
Yeah.
they figured they better go now. I mean, they were very overrated. Is that what we went with? Overrated.
Yes.
Yeah. And so do you think he waited a year? To, I mean, last year everyone wanted it.
I don't even know who Tony Elliott is. Who's Tony Elliott?
The OC.
The offensive coordinator.
Well, let me tell you. You know why I don't know him? Because their offense sucked this year.
Hey.
They
No,
struggled
good.
this year.
And Virginia, that's not even like a football powerhouse.
It's still a D1 school. Like, so from a coaching standpoint, if you can get your foot in the door somewhere, if you go from an offensive coordinator to a head coach, and that's what you're trying to do, you take what you can get and you get in the door, and then you can figure it out and move around from there. So I'm not hating on this move.
I think here's the problem. me and KJ haven't recorded a podcast together in like 4 weeks.
4 weeks. It's been a whole month.
There's a lot of like we've lost our mojo. We're disagreeing on a whole bunch of crap.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Agree to disagree.
We can have different
I
opinions.
wish I had a mute button.
I wish
I'm
you
gonna
did.
agree with you again. I choose violence. I say go for it. Look at this. I am very.
Oh, man.
We might
No,
have to-
I don't
I know what
agree with
was,
that.
too. Nah, you're trying to pick a fight with me now. I see how it is. The other coordinator, defensive coordinator, Brent Venables. Isn't that a cat food? Or is it Venables? Something like that. Anyways, he heads out to Oklahoma to be the next Boomer Sooner. Probably a pretty good move for him, right? I mean, that's a nice little setup he's already got.
Yeah,
And-
he coached there before.
Yeah,
We talked about it last week.
Yeah, that was before they actually named him, though. So
Yeah, you did.
Appreciate. Hey, shout out.
Hey, good
Thank you,
job.
thank you,
Hey,
bro. Hey.
this
fact
is
check McGee
adorable.
over here.
Cheers,
Cheers,
cheers.
cheers, cheers, cheers.
Y'all are the worst.
I'm not mad at you anymore.
I am. I'm terrified. I'm actually going to go to Miami and hang out with Mario Cristobal now. And
Whew, nice little segue.
thanks. Sit out in the sun.
So, how do you feel about that? Leaving Oregon, which
I mean, it's
Nike
Eugene to
sponsors you.
Miami.
Yeah, but I mean, it's USC and Oregon in the Pac-12, right? And now you have to go rebuild a Miami team in the ACC where, but I don't know if he has ties there or something like that.
Like Pitbull, he can like give them money and stuff.
Maybe he's looking for that. Well, no, maybe he's looking for an opportunity to build a team.
This man said Pitbull.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
did.
305.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that Miami? That is Miami, right?
That is Miami.
That is the area code.
I thought he was upset because it was going to be like, no, that's Tallahassee or something. Like, damn it, I was right there. Oh well, yeah. So Pitbull, he can help.
I think it's a good move. I mean, and also
Pitbull's
you're
a
going.
booster. Yeah.
No, he's paying somebody.
Also, you're going from Oregon to
And
Miami.
what it Luke? He was in.
So are we
Deep
are we
in
saying
Miami.
that's a come up?
Well, I don't think it's a downgrade because you don't know what he's looking for. Maybe just his life. Maybe he wants a little more sun or a little more. Maybe he's got family down there. We don't know.
Cocaine.
So
I mean, that's Miami. That sounds gotta be with us.
That would've been
I'm
great.
indifferent.
but
on
we
this
don't
one.
know why
Alright.
why he went down
No,
there. But
okay. Well, fact checking McGee. He was born in Miami.
there you
There
go.
you
So he's
go.
going back home.
He played.
Hey,
he
homecoming.
played for the University of Miami.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
that's
going
awesome,
back
man.
home.
Good for him.
Oregon is very far away from home, so
That's
maybe
about
he
as
just wanted
far
to
as you
go
can
back
get.
home.
Okay, I'm agreeing. It makes sense.
Geographically
it makes sense. It
speaking.
makes sense. It makes sense. All right. He was a graduate assistant. Ended up
could
being
not
tight
get
ends
further.
coach, O-line coach. Okay. Next topic.
Friday night fights are going to be fun.
Yeah, I like Friday night.
this
We get a
already.
little.
Hey, let's look into the crystal ball and see who will be the next coach at Oregon. You think Chip Kelly holds back to a little bit of homecoming for Mr. Kelly?
On Twitter, they said Phil Knight's private jet was in the LA area
Ooh.
picking up.
You ever watch Airplane Disasters, by the way? Love that show.
He really does, though. He really does.
I've probably seen
I've heard him.
50
t-
episodes.
I've heard him talk about that way more than.
He should start a podcast about it.
No, I was going to wait and see how that Liverpool one works out first. So
Here for it.
one team that probably should have fired a coach, but did not, would be the Cornhuskers. Scott Frost, 3-7 this year, 15-27 overall, and stays. Is that just because they're like, there's just no one else they can get at the moment, or they just give up?
Maybe
Like, you know,
maybe they
that's
think he
fine.
can, turn it around. Maybe they're going to give him one more shot. When it comes to that kind of stat and they still keep him, there's a reason. So
He knows something about somebody.
Yeah, there's
else.
a
That's all that
reason.
is.
I'm gonna tell you why they kept him. He took a pay cut, fired 4 of his coaches.
Yeah.
It's true. His bio went in half.
So I mean,
too.
like,
Mhm.
there's other ways that they're taking advantage of that situation.
Well, either way, he'll be like 3-8 next year, and then they'll be like, "No, he's a good guy."
They'll,
He's,
they'll fire him.
Or
He's
yeah,
donated
they'll
to
fire
a
him if he
church.
has the same record. They'll fire him next year. If not, then there's definitely something going on. But
All right, well, we'll move on to the actual players on the field. Heisman, the Final Four were announced. We all agree Bryce Young, right? Like, it's universal. Does everyone think he wins?
I didn't at the beginning of the season, or like kind of going towards midseason. I just thought that he wasn't as sharp as the other Alabama quarterbacks that we've seen. But as the season's gone on, and I've seen more behind the scenes of him preparing for games, I think that I personally think he's probably he is probably the front runner.
Oh, there's people behind us. I just saw that on the screen. So professional.
Yeah, Bryce Young is his favorite. He's gonna win.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the real question is then who finishes like second through fourth? Because everyone knows Bryce is going to win. So
you
who
want to
gets
take this one,
second?
KJ, or I'm ready.
Do you want my opinion or what I think they're gonna vote?
No, we'll do both. Your opinion, real quick, and then how you actually will go, or how it will actually.
I think the opinion. I mean, really.
go. Mr. Fake Slide.
So I actually would say that the Michigan defensive band will probably get second.
I think so too.
Then CJ Stroud, then Kenny Pickett. That's what I think.
Support that.
I bet you do.
My care factor is extremely low on this.
Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett,
No Wolfpack players.
CJ Stroud, and then the Michigan D.
This year's weird though, because Bryce Young honestly is like the only name that I would say out of this is when going to the next level, I would think would be picked up to be on to maybe be a difference maker. I think everybody else would get picked up in maybe the second round or something, but I think Bryce Young is probably the only first rounder.
Speaking of Kenny Pickett, did y'all see last week the slide where he looked like he was
They
about
already
to slide?
changed the rule.
Yeah, instantly.
Already.
That's BS, bro.
It is.
I mean, I get
I
it.
thought it was
You always
cool.
what?
Or what do you? I mean,
You thought the rule change was cool?
no, I thought the play was.
Oh yeah, I thought it was too.
yeah, it was
I mean,
nasty.
Within the rules at the moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this is a problem with college football. Like, how can you make in-season changes like that? Like, why not wait until the end of the season? So
Exactly.
I think he's had a great season. I'm going Bryce Young, Kenny Pickett, CJ, and then the D. Michigan.
I'm actually going to go with KJ. I agree with her on this one.
I
You know who
take either
doesn't
one.
change rules mid-season? The NFL.
Okay, just backtracking real quick. So you're saying a Michigan player on a average Michigan team
Final Four
should
team.
be number 2 Heisman player, but there ain't no Georgia players ranked in this.
Oh boy.
Just saying.
Here we go.
Well,
Just
I
saying.
think
I'm
it's
just
the-
saying. I'm just saying.
That is. I mean,
It's
I'm
the
just
defense
saying.
thing. They're
I'm
gonna-
just saying.
Yes, it's
But
the defense.
Georgia's
It's
defense,
the Woodson effect.
which we've all talked about,
Michigan.
was a great defense.
Yeah.
But not one single Georgia player's on here. Just
probably
saying.
because there's that much spread across the board.
Yeah, spread the positive. Yeah, I got
I
it.
mean, there's
Yeah,
just
we're
that many
we're just
people
spreading it.
dominating, and this Michigan guy's the only one they have. So,
Okay.
Hashtag rep the spread.
yeah. What else
Sunday.
is on?
All right, so NFL. Let's move over to the big boy football.
Real football. Let's get
This
it.
season, there's a lot of teams that are all pretty average. And in my opinion, one team everybody keeps overlooking. But the playoff scenario, Solo, what do you think about how that mess is working out for us in the NFL at the moment?
I didn't know
The
that.
Titans went back to second without even playing a game. You've got a bunch of teams in the AFC with all 4 losses. The best team has 4 losses.
About them Patriots.
Yeah, the number 1 seed now.
How about the Patriots? Playoff picture.
Yeah, so there you've got 8-4 Baltimore. You got 7-5 Cincy. AFC South. You got the Titans still up by 2 games. Kansas City suddenly is learning how to play football again.
But we knew they were going to be back.
Yeah.
We knew that Kansas City was going to be back.
This is true. And then what you got? Yeah, you said you mentioned the Patriots already, but all the teams they're still all close together. At least
So
the top
right
10 or
now,
12.
AFC standings: Patriots, Titans, Ravens, Chiefs, Chargers, Bengals, Bills.
It's not going to finish that way though, is it? Like not even close.
I don't think it'll finish in that order, but I do think them 7 teams are going to be the ones that are in.
So you don't think the Patriots are going to come win the Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback, setting up the last NFL game of all time next season? Belichick
I
versus
wouldn't-
Brady.
I wouldn't bet against it.
It's scripted, man. It's
does go with the
I don't
script,
think they'll
yeah.
win the Super Bowl this year. I don't think this year.
What about the NFC? There's
Go ahead,
that-
conspiracy theorist Trent. Go ahead.
I mean, it does fit.
It's
It
rigged,
fits the
right?
narrative. I'd hate to see it just because I hate that whole thing. But it is what it
They're
is.
playing. They're going into
They're
the
the
playoffs.
best of the best at doing what they do.
They're the way they're playing right now. They can run the ball. They passed the ball 3 times on Monday night.
That's crazy.
3 times.
we couldn't really do anything. It was like a tornado and a
But-
blizzard.
But the
and
Bills
a
tried to run the
dragon
ball a
all
whole
at
bunch of
once.
times. Belichick is different, bro. Like
Obviously.
he's a go.
Yes, he watches film and understands what's happening on the other side of the ball and does what will work against that team. He knew that throwing the ball would not help their situation against that team. So he actually was a genius and said, do not throw the ball at all. Again,
Yeah.
which is why you only throw it 3 times and even 1 time. someone from the Patriots went and told Matt, like, do not throw the ball. Like, you're not supposed to throw the ball. So they had a full plan. They executed it perfectly.
All right, so NFC.
I feel like
Cardinals.
the most overlooked team is the Cardinals. They're 10-2, and no one is talking about them at all. Is it the Kingsbury?
They're
and
young.
They're
young. They don't have experience going into the playoffs.
That's fair.
I don't think this is their year. But I'm saying, like, so Cardinals, Packers, Bucks, Cowboys, Rams, the Washington football team, and the 49ers. That's your 7 teams.
Jeez.
So what we have? What is this, week 14? We have.
Are the Panthers
more
like
weeks?
still in it mathematically?
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I promise I wasn't gonna say nothing.
It's just math.
Y'all okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna beat you when you're down
I appreciate you.
because my Seahawks suck. But
I was about to say.
Dude, you're actually one game worse.
Thank you, JD.
You're welcome. Spread the positive.
if we're talking about playoffs, AFC Championship game for me is gonna be Patriots, Chiefs. NFC Championship game is gonna be Packers, Cardinals.
Ooh.
I really thought you were going to say Cowboys just because Sam is watching today.
Oh boy.
No, the Cowboys suck.
I think so too.
Sit on it.
She says sit on it.
That's what,
Well, it bled through. I heard it. Everyone heard it. It'll be good.
Everyone heard it.
It's audience participation.
It is. I'm actually going to go Patriots, Chiefs, AFC. What is that what you did?
I agree.
Oh, this is unhealthy.
The world is not in balance.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to go the 2 bays, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, in the NFC final. That'll be my guess anyway. 2 like 75-year-old
as it
quarterbacks.
sits right now, right?
Yeah.
As it sits
This
right now.
this just makes me want to dive deeper into the LFC world.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? We'll move along.
Yeah, we take fake fans. It's okay.
Hey, I am a fan.
Hey,
I
if you
just
buy a
like it
membership,
so-
you're a real fan to me, baby.
Ooh.
What happened?
Well, I missed it too.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a
Oh.
am a fan. I get more involved as the football season gets.
I'm just
more
waiting for
annoying.
him to mute me. He's gonna mute me at any point.
It's coming. It's definitely coming.
That's what she said.
Yes, I was going to it too.
Y'all
Nice.
get out of here. All right,
You know what
Get
else
outta
happens
here.
real quick, Trent?
Golly.
quick hits.
Yeah, they do.
No, hold on. KJ got to go pick her 14.
Oh yeah, go ahead, KJ. Sorry, I forgot. I was arguing
No,
with Trent.
I don't know.
Well, if it was Georgia, you'd pick him.
Maybe.
The Falcons.
That one's really got me.
They're gonna go on a run, a tear.
Why are you so butthurt over Michigan?
I'm not. I hate Harbaugh.
Yeah,
I do, but Georgia stunk it up when they had a chance to dominate.
it's
We're
the
going
Saban
back to
dome,
that
bro.
one?
Play on
No,
a
no, no, no.
neutral site.
Y'all should arm wrestle or something.
What else is on?
All right, you know what? Let's move along. We're done with arguing all that mess.
No more
Let's
playoff picture. Okay.
Yeah,
Patriots, Chiefs,
all 3 of us.
and
Unanimous.
yeah, Bucks, Packers.
Oh, look at you.
Actually, no, Cardinals, Packers.
See, my
go-
girl.
yeah, I go with
See,
you.
look, I forget.
Are y'all
you
back?
everything.
You're back
Yeah, we
together
back.
now?
Yeah, the team's back.
All right, Trent.
I mean,
Trent,
hey, we
help
were
me out here.
we
What
were
do you
back
got?
in pre-production when we were doing a little karaoke. But
Oh yeah.
I wasn't here
if
for
you
that.
want to see that, subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with y'all. 3 versus 1. Well, you mean it, JD.
Yeah.
On to the next.
I'm comfortable with that.
He's trying to make us go fast.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm just
I
over it.
don't.
I don't want.
He doesn't want to talk about the Patriots.
Oh, the whole Panther thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Take one.
Let's get a couple of quick takes before we.
FUCK the Patriots. I spelled it.
I mean, if I had known no better, I look like Cam Newton throwing the ball.
Ah, I got him. Okay. What else we got?
All right, let's move on to some other stories. People that aren't catching the ball will be the Auburn Tigers basketball team. What, 4 years probation?
Thought you were gonna take that the other way.
No, I was
Me too,
not.
man. Me too. I was like, whoa.
That's
way
called
too
a
soon.
live. You know what?
Audible.
Audible. There you go.
Live Audible.
We'll do that someday. We'll discuss this in our biography. So Bruce Pearl gets suspended 2 games
Again?
I didn't
4
see
years
this.
probation for Auburn for failure to comply. Assistant coach Chuck Person was taking money from a guy, a federal informant, pretending to be a financial advisor. Is this worse than like grilling barbecues?
Told you the feds.
Wow.
The feds is always watching, bro.
Man.
They always watching.
Man.
Oh,
I love Bruce Pearl. The character of Bruce Pearl is awesome. I'm a huge fan of this guy.
I am too. Actually,
He would be so much fun at a party. A, he can
You
grill.
like?
I like Bruce Pearl. Like I don't hate him. I think
He's slimy.
I think he's entertaining to watch as a coach. I don't know how to feel as a player. I feel like he'd be a good coach as a player.
He'd be a fun friend. You know, he'd be buying.
Yeah, he's out
everything.
there like
He's got government
coked up.
money.
Yeah.
So the 4-year ban is pretty much the NCAA tournament, right? So they're not,
I think they're out of the
That's a
tournament.
This is the second time with this type of stuff too.
and it's a self-imposed ban. So
He'll be an NBA coach in like 2 years.
I
you
never
might as well just
understood
go to
that.
the league.
like you admit that you were wrong, and now like you know what, I'm gonna punish myself. Like self-imposed. Like what's the point of that?
There's another losing basketball team though. The Vols, 6 out of 40 on 3-pointers. I believe it
Wow.
was Tuesday at the Garden. This is the reason that no one cares about basketball until after football is over. That and the 68 teams that make the playoffs.
Facts.
And so,
So many teams.
it's a lot of
It's
teams.
the best time of year.
It really is. March
the
Madness-
best
No,
time
March
of
Madness
year.
is the best
No,
time
I'm
of the year,
saying
but
the
68
reason-
teams is a bit excessive.
That's the only time it matters.
Why
That's the
would
only
you
time I care
watch
about
all the
college
build
basketball.
up? It's pointless. You know, every team's going to make the playoffs.
Well, sometimes it's
That's
not
not
about the
true.
build-up.
Actually,
it's
no,
about-
no.
That's
There's
not true at
there's
all.
so many D1 teams. So 68 teams get in.
There's
For
only
D-
69.
No.
68 teams get in. There's a lot of teams that don't make it. So it's still actually a small pool within
Those
the
bubble
D1.
teams, man.
within the
Those 8
D1
9
realm.
games are the best, man. Y'all are-
I
think it's
I agree.
5-12.
I
But March
agree, I agree.
Madness
March
is-
Madness
is-
is great. But
yeah.
other than that, I really don't care.
And then it's
Yeah,
all
okay.
about the upset, unless your actual team is in it.
Yeah.
You just want to
Because-
see Prairie
Go
View
Wolfpack,
A&M like make it all the way to the final
When
four.
I look at my sports schedule, right, football goes all the way until first week of February.
Which version?
NFL. I'm just talking about American sports.
Oh.
And then you're really just waiting 3 to 4 weeks until March Madness starts. So I mean, it's not that much of a gap, but
Right.
I can't get into college basketball.
The worst time of year is when there's no football or basketball. Ooh.
No,
it's
there's
the worst.
what
It's a
month
couple
is that?
months.
What month is that?
It's
Name me a
like
month.
June and July. Or,
See, if you was a real soccer fan, you'd know.
well,
That's
Yeah.
actually
I didn't
awesome.
say.
I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking.
We're
you.
off in July too. Preseason starting anyway. Near the end of it.
Up the Reds. God damn.
6 out of 43
You saved it.
pointers.
That was
Gosh
good.
is
dang it.
terrible.
You did. That was a good
Well,
save.
6 out of 43 pointers. First of all,
Hey, KJ.
First of all, hi. 43 pointers.
I think
I understand.
probably
I understand
stop
the
at
motto
some
of
point.
keep shooting because that's how you're gonna. That's how you get through your slump.
Shooter,
If you keep
shoot.
shooting, and you're a shooter,
Facts,
you're gonna keep
facts.
shooting. That's what you're supposed to do. But 40, that's a lot.
I think
That's a
between-
lot to miss.
between the
You're
four
missing-
of
you're
us,
making
between the
6.
four of us, if we had 40 attempts, I bet you would make more than 6.
Probably.
Dude, I made 6 myself.
Yeah, same.
Tell
Okay,
him.
I got fun
Okay.
fact.
Tell him about the
Fun
shot,
fact,
babe.
I played in a
The
all
boy's a
guys
hooper.
league when I was 27, 28, 26, 27, 28. Got high score 2 games.
That's 3 years.
I had 31 points in both games.
Wow.
Wow.
And
That's
it
what
was
I'm-
all dudes, and they all
See,
played college
what
ball.
I'm
Corner
saying.
threes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Between-
it was mainly 3-pointers.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Forget the
That's
4 of
my
us
girl.
because old Bumney over here probably can't get no list. But between the 3 of us, we could
Bruh.
definitely get more than 6.
If
we
you
got
give
40
me
attempts.
43 pointers, I make 10.
You can't make one. Let's be real. With the way
Can I get like a steps tool or?
Dang,
how
I
does
might
this
get.
work?
I'd say
43 pointers, I could get at least
At
25% out of 40.
Yeah, I'd say
we're
at
not
least
talking
10,
about. Hold on,
15.
time out, guys. We're not talking about wide open.
Hey,
Like,
Oh,
defender.
Pubani,
With a defender in your face.
I'd at least make
I'll take
6 out of
10.
40,
I'll
even with
take
someone in my
10.
face.
I'll take 10.
Man, KJ's back talking big money shit.
Because I know I can back this up.
Yeah.
I'm like I know for a fact I can make 6 3-pointers out of
Let's
40
go right now.
with
Let's
someone
go.
on me.
Let's go. Let's go right now.
Hey,
40
we
is
got
a
keys to
lot.
the gym.
Go.
We're going to
Go.
Bell
40
Buckle.
is
Let's
a
go.
lot. Like 10, 20, I maybe can get 40. That's a
Subscribe
lot.
to our OnlyFans. You get to
See
watch
the bonus
basketball.
content.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
like bonus.
Got
It might only be 6,
Bonus
but I can get
content.
6.
Will the cable reach the camera? Can we take it with us?
Yep. We'll
No,
do
you,
it from
You
here.
can record. You ain't making no jump shots.
All right. Listen, Wesley Snipes. I will Woody Harrelson you.
What?
That was White Man Can't Jump.
Oh boy. All right. What else?
I know it was. That's one I actually got right. All right.
Not fighting that one. Not fighting that one. He got
yeah.
that one.
Another
Boom.
thing that nobody cares about because we haven't talked about it yet today is the Titans and the Jags.
Oh, yeah.
Is it because they've been off for 2 weeks, or because everyone's hurt, or is it
No, because they're about to watch
because the Clemson
Jags.
quarterback is at Jacksonville? Is it?
Or is Urban Meyer about to?
I'm actually I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan.
Urban Meyer's gonna
yeah.
be posted up at
Not Urban Meyer
Tootsie's or
fan. I'm a
something.
big Trevor Lawrence fan.
We can rewind this a couple episodes ago. we had this conversation.
Do we have a rewind?
Who's more elite in this rookie?
Oh,
QB
I think I said Trevor Lawrence.
And
I like Trevor Lawrence.
This is what you
Over
get for
Mac
taking
Jones.
a week off.
Over
I'm
Mac
a
Jones.
Trevor Lawrence fan. Sorry.
What's he done?
In the league,
They
nothing.
switched their teams.
What do you?
Put him on the
you-
Patriots.
what do you mean?
Yes. See Trevor Lawrence on the Patriots.
Actually, yeah, put
That'd
Trevor
be
Lawrence on the Patriots.
ballin'.
It would
Mac
be
Jones would be
different.
terrible.
I feel
Mac
like-
Jones would be an.
I feel like y'all had like a side
No.
production. Like,
No.
y'all
You know what they
stakes-
did? They had a side production. That's
No,
why they're
but
getting
I actually agree with that. If you put Trevor Lawrence
on
on the Bill Belichick
Patriots.
team,
Ooh.
it'd be a little different story.
No, he wouldn't.
I think so.
He
You're
wouldn't
crazy.
fit.
I think so.
So you don't want
Mute,
that,
mute.
bro.
Just press mute.
Yeah,
I
that's
need to.
All right, before we move on to the fun stuff,
Wait,
we
hey, while you're talking, I'm gonna look at stats.
It's
Demarius
Jacksonville versus New England.
Demarius Thomas
right.
passes
All right.
away.
R.I.P.
He was
Uh,
fun to watch and just a good dude.
He's very charitable actually. He was
Very
good.
good dude.
Spread the positive
I
this
know.
guy was. So
He was like a Megatron. Like he
That's
was just
sad.
like a silent assassin. Like he was just that dude and would kill it.
that's tough. I was reading a little bit earlier that he'd been having some seizures actually in the last couple of weeks, and
Yeah.
so They're
Super sad,
assuming
man.
it's,
33, man.
anyway, so we will say rest in peace to Mr. Thomas,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
and we will move on to something that we call
Wait.
solo
Wait.
pausing.
How we looking? How we looking over there? We're good. I just want to get into this, and then we can move on to the next thing. Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones. Who has better wide receivers?
Lawrence.
Mac Jones.
It doesn't matter. It's the organization.
We're gonna
Oh,
get
Marvin Jones versus whoever or Jacoby
there. So
Myers.
who has a better
All
wide
right.
receivers? Who has better wide receivers?
Probably just by default the Patriots.
Okay.
I
You've already
mean,
made him mad.
Throwing percentage, 70 to 58. Who's winning that?
Mac Jones.
Correct. Yards.
Wait, we're not
It's-
arguing
I
this.
know it's the Jags versus the Patriots, bro. Switch them up.
The Patriots are a running team.
What about win
Oh
loss?
my gosh! All right, it's time for interest.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
So now it's time for interests.
So you mean this is going to be interesting?
Oh, I never said that.
All right, don't agree with that.
Oh, I love it here.
Dude, since you heisted the show, tell us about Money Heist. I have an idea of what it's about, by the way. So it's
Money Heist is
Money
good.
Heist is what the Patriots did to the rest of the NFL when they got Mac Jones.
I thought it was a TV
Facts,
spinoff of
Bro,
Ocean's
come
11.
on.
I was not even.
Anyways,
close.
That's just
Money,
not a fair
Money Heist.
comparison.
Money Heist is a Spanish TV show. Some people like to watch it with the dub, where it's like English, but they're like they're. I don't like that when their mouths are like off and stuff. I can't do that. So I watch it in Spanish with subtitles. But I think I first watched it when COVID started. Great TV show. It's about bank robbers, but like it's a family
That's
type
close.
thing. Like
They have heart. Like some of them
Yeah.
have. There's one or two that
If-
don't have hearts, but they
if-
have hearts.
if you haven't watched it, watch it. They just released the last part of the final season.
Ooh,
I
How many
think
seasons are there?
There's 5 seasons.
okay.
And
The
what-
We got a ways
first,
to
the
go.
first 2 seasons are one heist, and then the last 3 seasons are another heist.
It's like
Okay.
a
But,
family
um,
that robs banks.
They're not. No, they're not like blood family.
It's almost like an Italian Job meets.
Yeah. He's not
Ocean's
gonna-
11?
He's not good.
Kind-
Kind
uh,
of.
Yeah, like Italian Job kind of meets Ocean's 11 a little bit.
But
Meets Four Brothers.
What streaming service
Yeah, me
can
for-
you
yeah.
find this on?
Netflix.
Oh, that's
It's
a cool
it's
one.
good. Like I said,
It is a great show.
the last 5 episodes of the last season just came out. I finished it Wednesday night, I think. It was
We're,
good.
we're still on.
we-
We're still
we-
on season 1, like episode
So if
7.
you're
we
looking,
do-
if you're looking,
We got
any bingers out there, if you're looking for a TV show, you can watch it in English with the dub, or you can watch it in Spanish with the closed captions.
sweet. We do
I
have
recommend it.
we do have a comment from online and in studio.
Oh, good lord.
Red says, "How about those Preds?"
I'll take care of this one. No one cares. All right, so-
On to the next.
You know what they are? They're the ugly baby of sports. That's what they
Ugly
are.
baby.
Ugly baby.
All
I'm
right,
so
so-
excited for this.
Please explain this.
I'm about to. So I was listening to a.
Hold on, the Preds are number 2 in the Central.
And who cares?
Oh, I thought you were saying. I thought you were saying they sucked. They're not. They're not.
No, I
good.
just said no one cares.
Oh,
And also, yeah,
I mean,
they're
they're
like
they're the
7,000 to
most
1.
dominating hockey team in this region. Mark my
Yeah.
words.
And this region, yeah.
In the
this
whole
region.
region.
until they play Riverdale.
JD, show some respect to Preds, bro.
Until they play the Lightning.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All
Or
right,
even,
so ugly baby.
All right, so
You got called that as a kid?
I'm sure I did. Did you listen last week? All right, cool. So,
Oh, oh man.
and we're back.
Oh,
No, I was listening to Sports Talk
man.
Radio
Oh man.
this earlier. It's like 2 days ago.
That just murdered Solo dead.
Man.
R.I.P.
That was good. That was good.
So,
Oh
a
man.
Chinese guy sues his wife after he has an ugly baby. I emailed you, Trent, the picture. I wonder if I can find it. Well, I sent it to you in email. I don't know if you put it on
Hold on,
screen.
you just
This is
sent
a
it
real
back.
baby
thing?
yes, it's real. It was in the New York Post. It was in
Oh,
like
you just
Washington
sent it.
Times.
Hold
This
on.
is legit.
He sued his wife because they made a child and the child was unattractive.
Yes, but here's why. So when he met her, she was all like smoking hot and whatnot. Then they had this baby, and at first he thought like she had cheated on him. She's like, you
Give a
know,
little backstory. They have 2 other kids.
yeah, I mean they're decent.
This is
still.
the third baby's the ugly baby.
Man, that's why I was the second one. The third one. What up, David? It was gross.
No, he emailed us the family portrait.
Yeah, you can see it. I'm pretty sure it phoned home with this little red lit up
I'm
finger.
grateful for the fact check. That's amazing.
No, I just
It was
wanted
the third one. It was ugly.
Yeah, it always is because it's an odd number.
I mean, the kid is smiling. Leave him alone.
Are you sure? Or is it just in pain? Oh, it looks rough. Anywho's.
Wait, D wants to
Oh
see.
my gosh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I sent an email. I was gonna have it pulled up in a picture on our little screen
I
there.
don't-
So
I think
I
we'll get
definitely
get
did.
fined by the FCC for posting this.
Yeah, I don't want to do
no, I
that.
found it on Facebook. It's all good. It'll be there. I bet I have it in Messenger. But anyway, so the dad sues the mom, which is just so weird. This is actually real. It actually happened. And he's like, the baby's not mine. It doesn't look like me. And so then it came out in court documents that she had over $100,000 in cosmetic surgery.
I was about to say she
Before
doesn't
they
look like the
went-
same person she was born as.
Yeah, not even close. And so then they had ET. So they brought out this kid.
Oh my god.
And of course, it's, law, and you never know how the laws work. He wins. His wife had to pay him $120,000 in fines because she used to be ugly.
Oh my god.
That's terrible.
So I'm just gonna say this. This is the one time where I tried to fact check him and I can't find nothing on this. So he's searching the dark web.
No, I'm definitely not.
I don't know how
Look
you
up,
look. I put ugly baby.
Look up Chinese man sues wife.
Oh, okay.
It'll be like the first post.
Wow.
It'll be on that one. So yeah, he said in a quote, he said, "I married my wife out of love, but as soon as we had our first daughter, we began having marital issues. Our daughter was incredibly ugly to the point where it horrified me." His daughter.
Oh my god.
Dude, this is sad.
This is the greatest thing I've ever listened to or watched.
This is
Look at it.
terrible.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so yeah.
No,
Ugly
no,
baby.
No, wait.
No, go ahead. I sent that to him in Messenger right quick.
So
This
Like,
post
pull it-
is from 2012.
Yeah, 2013, November 2013. Was
How
when it
is this
happened.
an interest?
Because
It's
I
not
just heard about it
happening.
this week.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Is it interesting or not?
No.
Yeah, it was too. Did you see her face when we talked about it?
No, we'll watch it back on camera.
Do we have to do interest that only happened
So now it's
in the
time
week?
for lines.
What? I don't feel
I
like
have
we
no
do.
I feel
idea.
like interest
I don't know,
me
don't know what
like-
he means by that.
That's your
What are your
interpretation.
interests?
Lines.
Let's
Sounds
do
fun.
lines.
Lines. All right, fine. We'll move on to lines. There's no timeline on interest, but let's get into lines before we get the hell out of here. We went all NFL and then the most badass college football game ever this weekend coming up. But we'll start NFL. Buffalo Bills at the Bucks. Tampa -3.5. 54 over under. Let's go with Pouty McGee. Who you got? You said McGee earlier. It's your new last name, Solo McGee.
Hey.
No, now I'm big mad.
Oh, now he's really pouty. Now he's super
Full-
pouty.
No, he's full-fledged. pouty.
I'm gonna go
Ultra mega pouty.
Bucks cover, and instead of a score prediction this week, I'm gonna take the over.
So you're not even going to
Solid.
predict the score.
Yeah, I'm not gonna predict the score. I'm gonna go
So
over.
you're just going Tampa and over.
Oh, shout out to Thursday Night Football. Your boy's been winning some money on Thursday Night Football.
Which one? You?
Yeah.
Samantha says, Pouty McGee. I love it.
Did you type that or did you say that? Oh.
Oh, she's right. I knew that.
All right, hot take. What do you got? Bucks, Bills.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Should've
Man.
been a cowboy.
Oh my gosh.
Should have been a producer.
Yeah, that's actually.
Should have started on both lines
Hey.
Or on time.
or not someone else's show.
Not put it on Jonathan Harmon.
Can you pick a team?
Yeah. Like how you
Man,
pick
I gotta
Facebook
stop
page.
doing what I just want to happen instead of what's probably gonna happen. The Bucks are probably gonna win, being at home, probably cover, and I probably hate it all the way around.
All right, KJ, what
You
you
just
got?
seem like an angry person.
No, just man, it's in my division.
It's that White Claw.
What
No.
division?
NFC.
I'm a huge
South,
Josh
bro.
Allen fan.
Stop.
I love the Bills, but I also Tampa Bay's my second home, so I'm gonna go Bucks cover. Even though I kind of wish the Bills would win, cause Josh Allen, I wish the Bills would win, but the Bucks will win.
I'm just so glad she's back. But did y'all see how she presented that?
What?
Do you have two homes?
I really like Josh Allen.
I do.
I like the Bills, but Tampa Bay is my second home.
It is.
Did they break up? It's not you, it's me. Is that what that was? I'm also taking
It
the Bucks.
is.
So who-
Bucks.
Bucks.
I'm saying Bucks cover.
We all took the Bucks, all four of us. All right, Ravens, Browns at Cleveland.
Ooh.
Browns -3, 42.5. Hot take. What do you got?
I'm gonna go Ravens cover. Yeah, Ravens cover. Good talk.
All right, thanks, man. KJ.
I was gonna go Ravens as well.
All right. I am going to go with crazy upset Browns. I'm going to Cleveland because Ravens going to Raven at some point, and I think it's right about this time of the season where they start to Raven out. They always lose. They choke. That's what they do.
I feel like he just used the team's name just to say that they
Was
did
that a
something,
verb?
Right? Like,
Did he verb
Ravens, Raven out. I'm gonna go Ravens cover. 21 to
Oh, you're going to score this time.
21 to 10.
Well, that's fine. All right, let's go to the Las Vegas Raiders at the Chiefs. Miss KJ.
At the Chiefs.
Chiefs are favored at home by 9.5 on a 48-point over/under. That is a lot of points. By the
That's a
Chiefs.
lot.
That's what
It's-
she said.
If it's at Kansas City, I'm gonna go Kansas
It is
City,
at Arrowhead.
but I'm gonna say no cover.
So you're taking the Raiders. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I will actually go take the Chiefs because now it's about to get ugly and the Titans are in trouble. Solo?
Chiefs cover. Chiefs win 30 to
I like how you're picking scores now.
30 to 10.
30 to 10. All right. Hot take. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs cover and
Cover. That's what you like to
just
say.
cover.
So I spelled Chiefs 3 different ways on my little paper, by the way.
That's
It's weird.
amazing.
And it's printed on
That's
there.
the whole I before E, except
Oh,
after C.
I'm-
No, on my handwriting one.
I'm
And
really-
yeah, it's right in
but
front of
it's
me.
printed on there.
So I'm very narrow focused as a human being, by the way. I'd
I'm
make
really
a great
excited
private
for the next
investigator.
one. I'm really excited for
I'm going to
this.
star on
Oh, we
it-
got
Pinky Blinders. That's an investigation show, right?
I'm really excited for the next
All
one.
right, the next game, it's the Cowboys of Dallas versus the Washington football team.
oh boy.
The Cowboys of Arlington are favored by 4.5. Solo, go ahead. Take your first shot. 48 is the over. Under.
I mean, that Washington football team been playing football, bro.
I'm
They've been
telling
playing
you,
very
man.
well.
They've been winning by the Redskins.
Speaking of, they've beaten the Bucks, beating all these teams.
Honestly,
man.
though, like Christian McCaffrey's been hurt, right? So he really hasn't done nothing. I'm not taking a shot at you, but Zeke's
I was wondering where he was going
played
with this,
like every game this season, and I don't even like who's the number one running back for the Cowboys.
He has the same
Tony
sweatshirt
Pollard.
I got. The
Tony
one that's all
Pollard.
cut off.
Is it Tony Pollard or
Yeah.
Zeke? So, you know what? Mike McCarthy.
Trash, dude.
Cheesehead.
Washington football team wins,
Oh.
covers,
Wow.
final score.
All right, hot take. What do you got?
Hold on, I was about to get my phone.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We
Get
got a live
score.
audience.
About to be
Just
a-
to piss her all the way off.
about to be a dead cast member. Go ahead.
24-21.
Oh, nice. Hot take. What do you got?
Man,
I can't see the comments, so it doesn't matter.
Might be best.
it's still at Pouty McGee. So, man, just being at home, Washington, and I hate to say it, I kind of think the
You
Cowboys.
hate everything.
No, I just said I hate to say it. The Cowboys are the Cowboys, and I'm not. They Cowboys sometimes.
Cowboy going to Cowboy.
Yeah. Cowboys going Cowboy.
Danny White's not walking through that tunnel. He can't say.
I'm gonna go football team. Cover, isn't that something?
The football team.
Yeah, just Washington upset.
Should have been WTF. That's what they should have went with.
Right.
Did you give an actual score?
No.
He hasn't given a score.
I ain't
this
doing no
whole
scores
pick 'em.
anymore.
All right, KJ, who you got there?
I'm gonna say Washington upset.
Woo!
So we got three
Man,
Washington upsets.
Make it 4.
She's staring a hole in me. I'm taking the Cowboys. I am not.
Know your audience. 101. Good call.
I got Bills. All right, and the one game that actually does mean something, Army Navy, is tomorrow, 3:00. Even regardless of their records, this is a really fun game to
It's
watch.
always fun.
It is.
So 8-3 Army, 3-8 Navy tomorrow, 2:00 at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. I've been there
What region is that in?
in the northeast region of the United States, just south of Canada.
I think you're wrong.
Fact check.
Annapolis.
This one I don't need to
Actually
fact check.
pretty positive.
It's not close to Canada.
It is. New Jersey and Canada are basically the same thing.
I mean, you got to go across the state, but yeah, something like that.
Okay. I mean, potato. All right. So who's Army going for their
I'm
fourth?
not trying to pout, so I'm gonna shut up.
Finally, their fourth in 5 years Commander in Chief trophy.
Can you mute it when you laugh like that? It's kind of loud in the headphones.
Yeah, we can't hear.
No.
What we're saying. The three teams
Funny, man.
obviously are Army, Navy, Air Force. Navy won 14 in a row between 2002 2015, but Army has been 4 of the last 5, including 15-0 last year, which
Nil.
was the lowest scoring game since 1981 in a heart-throbbing 3-3 game. All right, who we got? So do you love the Army more or the Navy more? It's pretty much that simple. KJ, you're first.
I appreciate both for their service. Thank you.
Shout out to the troops.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you all the way around. Yeah.
USA.
Honestly, I don't know anything about either football team, but just based
The
on
Army's favored by 7. by
yeah,
the way.
just based on the last 14 versus the last 4 or 5 and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna say Army cover. I'm gonna say Army covers.
Also, they have some bad ass uniforms.
They're always
I'm
cool. both
Also
of them, yeah.
taking Army.
Me too.
Me 3.
All right.
Clean sweep.
That'll do
All the
it.
way around.
Speaking of clean sweeping, let's sweep this show under the rug and move on to the next one. Thank you, everyone that watched today. Make sure you comment. Tell us what you loved, hated, if anybody needs to pout or any of those things.
Or stop pounding.
KJ, welcome back. We thought we would
We
behave
missed
better
you.
tonight, and it turns out you left us for like a week, and now we're brats. We love everyone that watches. Spreadthepositive.net.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
JDKnowsNIL.com. All of the socials, the Apples, the YouTubes, etc.
OnlyFans coming soon.
No.
Yeah, already
After
bought
hours.
the shirt. You'll never
Not.
walk alone. See you next time,
Thank
baby.
you guys.
Thank y'all.
Bye.